Hey there, my meaty friends. This is Reed, aka CarnivorousChef, aka Cold Cut Comboer. You ever just wanted a cold cut sandwich but in a different form? Then boy do I have the recipe for you. The taste of ham and turkey with mustard brings me right back to my childhood, and I wanted to recreate that here. I tried to get as creative as possible, so I hope you enjoy it. A quick disclaimer, the cheese sauce I make in the video is not how I want you to make your cheese sauce. Please refer to the written recipe to make a much better and creamier sauce than I did. Anyways, let's get started. Pull out some Colby Jack and sharp cheddar cheese. I won't judge you for buying the pre-shredded stuff. As you'll see here, I have to get creative and shred mine using a mandolin. It's not ideal, but I'm not going to complain. I should have got the pre-shredded stuff. If you're going to follow in my footsteps, please be super careful. I've seen many fingertips lost to these things. Not personally, but from gratuitous amounts of YouTube kitchen accident videos. Next up, let's take care of these deli meats. Feel free to dice yours or tear it. I just took the entire slab and shredded it. I wanted it to mimic the lettuce on a sandwich, so I cut it rather thin to add the volume I wanted. You should give it a little taste to make sure it's ham. Yep, it's ham. Let's do the same for the turkey real quick like. Alright, the next item is optional, but if you can handle it, I implore you to add it. The basil adds such a nice complexity to everything at the end, and it's so worth it. Remove your leaves from the stem and place all of your small leaves into the biggest one and roll it up like drugs. Slice this into thin strips. This is called a chiffonade. Okay, let's take care of these chips. I suggest you lay down some parchment paper on your baking sheet for this one. I grabbed some fairly inexpensive hard salami that's also probably cut just a little too thick. Lay these out on as many pans as needed. If you find thinner sliced salami, I suggest you cut your cook time by about 2 minutes, maybe even more. But for now, throw these into an oven that's set to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 minutes or until your salami has darkened in color. While those are in the oven, let's make this mustard cheese sauce. Don't forget, the better sauce recipe is in the description. But for mine, I added 2 cups of half and half into a pot set over medium-high heat. I got this to a bare simmer before turning the heat off and removing it from the eye. I added in 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard and then slowly started whisking in my Colby Jack. I seasoned this with a half teaspoon of salt and a quarter teaspoon of black pepper. Alright, by the time this is thickened, your salami chips should be done. And as you can see, I made a ton of them. And yeah, a little floppy, but they're still hot and cooking. I even mine out just a little bit before adding my toppings. Some ham, some turkey, and some shredded cheddar. I placed that into the oven that's still warm for about 5 minutes to get the cheese melted. Once melted, I topped with my mustard cheese sauce. And finally, some basil. Look at how damn tasty this looks. Let's take this first bite, which is for my Patreon community. Oh damn, this mustard cheese sauce is fantastic. It works so well with just everything. And the basil comes through so nicely and makes it just a touch lighter. You'll work well with everything too if you like the video and subscribe to the channel.